Hello. Basket of unmatched socks here. Back with some more BALLXPIT, can't you tell? I'm sure you couldn't. Gonna play the Repentant. Unlocked him last episode. Starts off with the freeze ball. And I'm just gonna go back to the boneyard. First floor for this guy to kinda get a feel for how he plays before I go to the next place. I think it said something about bounces and 5%. I didn't read it. Who needs to read? What did I ever get from reading? What did you ever get from reading? Not a whole lot, I'll tell you that much. It's looking like taking the war horn. Let's see about getting more baby ball synergy. All about... Never mind. Yes, hello, how are you doing? I hope you are doing just swell. I'm doing quite alright myself. Oh no, like, what did you do today? Very interesting. I'm glad that you decided to think that in your head, or say it out loud if you're weird. I totally heard it and think that whatever you said was interesting, unless of course it was weird and or illegal. And in that case, very uncool. I walked into that on purpose, I promise. As for me, and what I did today, was quite simple. I picked up a bunch of patio block and moved them elsewhere. Very interesting, I know. Didn't get it finished because there were quite too many, and after a little bit I started to get a little sore in the moose glaze, so I stopped. And I will continue another day. No big deal. And then after that, you know, I took a break and then made supper. Ooh, very interesting and cool stuff, I'm telling you. Enemy on the field, sure. What did I have for supper, you may be asking. I know you didn't, but what if you did? In that case, I'll answer. I made tacos. Very interesting, yes I know. White boy taco time. On a Tuesday, no less. Taco Tuesday. On a Tuesday. Crazy, crazy stuff. Anyway. Sure. That synergizes with the frost ball. I'll take that. I was kind of hoping the damage, based on how many pawns are on the board, I'd be doing a little more damage than I am, but it feels pretty crummy still. I'm sure it's better than it would be without it, but you know what I'm saying. I know you know what I'm saying. Everybody knows what I'm saying. Except for me. I'm the only one who doesn't know. How would that even be possible? To not know what you're saying? What am I saying? Just trying to fill in the void here with something to talk about. I think I simply got nothing to talk about. And yet here I am. Talking about it anyway. It's a lack of something that is. You can see what I'm doing. So, like, do I need to explain what I'm doing? I don't particularly think so. Playing quite fast. Let's take that for more damage. Yes. Frosty laser. Freeze ray. It's freeze ray. Hitting an enemy deals 20 to 50 to all enemies in its path with a 10% chance of freezing them for 10 seconds. Man, that's a lot of seconds. That's 1 second longer than 9 seconds. Bet you didn't know that. Now you do. You can thank me later. Or in the comments. All of the no one commented. Quite epic. Oh man, that freeze is good. Now I just need it to be higher chance. The time doesn't need to increase, but I need it to increase the chance. I kind of want to save my last spot here for more baby ball stuff. Yeah, there we go. I think I'd prefer this, to be honest. I think it does more in the baby ball world than the turret does. Turret takes quite a long time to even do anything, I think. Quite good, quite good. I would love a potion at some point though, because I do have some damage taken. Increase area of effect. I only have, what, 2 of those? I think I'd still rather save it for something baby ball related. Sure. Whatever. Just give me more room for other stuff. Yes. An egg sac that busts into earthquakes. Very good. Can I shoot the arrows down, or when you destroy the pawn that shot it, it kills it? Or do they have a distance in which they go away? Or so many questions and no answers. I'm sure there is an answer, but I'm not going to look it up, so I'll never know. What would knowing even do for me? You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. Alright. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to get that close to that guy. That's fine. I got every effigy I've ever seen in my life. I got the bull. I think I got the warrior. Here's the healer. All kinds of stuff. I could have done a effigy build. We're good. I got everything that was close. Boss is dead. Pick up all the junk. You know the junk. Alright, let's take the turret, I guess. It's the only one that's going to give me, I believe. Oh, I didn't even realize that the turret showed up on my head. This game in 3 dimensions? I thought this was a 2D game. Just kidding. It's fine. Still rolling. I walked into that on purpose. Trust me. Totally did it on purpose to give myself more of a challenge. Oh, I'm about to do it again. I decided not to, though. Being too obvious that I'm nerfing myself. That one I did on purpose. Trust me. Die, please. Thank you. More AoE or something. Aw, man, everything's at 3. I guess I have the least amount of wood. So I guess I'll take that. Can I get another fusion thingy? I'm not even sure if having another fusion thing would be a good idea, or is it just better to have more balls that do something? I don't really want to fuse anything with the dark ball. I think the effects are too good to not want them to vanish. So instead, I'll do that. So now the laser does lightning and potential to freeze. Ooh, there we go. Potion I've been hoping for. Okay, everything's getting too close. Beginning to believe this damage, depending on how much crap's on the board, is not very good. Yeah, I'm dead. It's over. I don't know. That just doesn't. Maybe the balls I picked up weren't very good. I'm blaming it on the game. It's got nothing to do with what I did. That's for certain. That's for certain. Alright. See what we can build. New character. New character. I can do both of these. So I will do both of these. And now I will rearrange crap. This, for example, is done, so I can put it up here. What was this again? Yeah, no, that's fine. I can stay up there. Nope. Put it like right there. Put the rocks in there. I know I'm not getting any of the other stuff right now. I'm just prioritizing the characters. And now we harvest. And we just cram the dudes up in here. Just a bunch of dudes up in a small area building houses. There we go. Oh, well. Unlocked a bunch of dudes. The embedded cohabitants. Now I could play whoever I want, you know, because I couldn't do that before. It's not like it's up to me, and all the decisions are completely up to my what I want to do or nothing. But now I can definitely do whatever I want. I'll rearrange this next time I'm here. I don't know. Let's do this guy because I said so just now. Don't you know? That is indeed what I said just now. Starting off with the laser. Didn't read his other stuff. Once again, I can't be bothered. I do feel like this is another one that I kind of want the go through everything until you hit the back wall. Oh, right. That's his deal, is you don't get to pick. I remember now. Well, that means that when things go bad, it's not my fault, so I'm quite alright with this. It's entirely this character's fault, and the fact that he chooses things at random is why the run ends. And if you disagree, then I disagree with your disagreements. I don't think I get to pick on that neither. Not that it matters right now, because yeah. I wonder if an evolve shows up, will he prioritize that, or is it still going to be just completely random? Who knows? I don't. I'm sure you do. You're so smart. Congratulations. Anyway. Just playing an old dude. Shooting a bunch of balls at a bunch of skeletons and cubes coming at me. That's a completely normal and sane sentence to have conjured. Indeed. Oh, I just went to pick one. As if I can. Okay. Nice. Thank you for picking the thing that I would have picked. Unless, of course, I end up dying here, then it's your fault that it went wrong. That 10 damage entirely my fault. I stood there way too long. Okay, let's try to get rid of many of these dudes before the boss gets too close, which I'm doing pretty good at right now. Okay, cool beans. I want to get damage in behind them. Hopes to maybe take out some of the stuff that may be getting a little too close. Alright. Thank you for not picking the ice pick thing again. Because I don't think I have enough cold for that to matter. From the right side. Well, thank goodness I was on the right side then. More egg sack. Is he never going to pick a trinket? Who knows? Could. He did that so fast I don't even know what he picked. What is this? I don't recognize this one. It's like a catapult. That's exactly what it is. I wish I could have read that. But he clicked through it. Is it splitting? Kinda looks like it's split. That might be a new ball, now that I think about it. I'm hearing a new noise, and I assume it's... Oh, it's stuck up top. Fission. Why'd that look different? Yeah, I think the catapult's stuck in the top of the screen, back of the board. Oh, I got out. Good for him. It. Good for it. I gotta remember try and hit them from the right side here. I'm wanting to zigzag and shoot from every direction, but I'm doing more damage on the right side of them. Too close. Let's bounce it off this side. We're all good. No, okay. I thought it looked different earlier. The little icon. I just imagined it. That is all. Let's bounce some stuff in there. Put things on the right side. I'm not entirely sure how it, like an enemy with the shape the boss has, what's considered the right side of him. Because it's like, you know, the right side and the back and the front considered right, and then the one on the right side up front is both the right and the front. That's how I assume it works, but of course I don't know nothing. And preparation for anything and knowledge learning isn't exactly my thing, so I don't know, and nor will I ever, probably. Alright, you've upgraded all the balls all the way. Could you please pick a trinket? Or two. Okay, going for the evolve. Great, cool stuff. Don't know what this one is neither. And I won't get to learn because he clicks past it. Yep. Could probably pause and go into a menu to read, but I'm not going. Who reads? Alright, fella, we get it. You love balls. Could you please pick a trinket? Alright, I'm getting a little scared here. Die filler, thank you. That there makes me feel a little better. I know I'm missing some stuff, but I'm trying to get rid of enemies right now versus... There we go, that I like that a lot, actually. Less likely to miss things. I walked into that guy and let him hit me. That's great. Hit him from the right, hit him from the right. I think he didn't. Exactly. Fusion. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting combination. I don't know how that works. And I won't ever know. I'll never know. I think I'm seeing more lasers. I think the catapult is what's prioritized, and then the baby balls coming off of it. Same column as me. Okay, so I'm doing more damage occasionally. Alright, that was avoidable, and I decided to not do it because that would be the right thing to do. Okay, we love that there's more healing over there. I hate that there's so many dang enemies so dang close. I'm running. Okay. Please, I don't want to die. I blame this character. Of course, he made every decision the wrong one, and if it was up to me, the decisions made wouldn't have been the ones he did. Quite simply, every time harvesting a rock. Sure. Return to base. Now we can do a little bit of moving stuff around to better the output of resources. Could be. It could happen. Who knows, really? I don't. Are you tired of hearing that yet? I'm not. I'll say it a bunch more. Let's move this garbage out of here. Okay, actually I'm gonna buy another space. Oh, it's more expensive now. That's fine. Who needs things to be affordable? It's like reality. Okay. Now we do something like this. Sure. And I think I'm just going to go full into resource mode. And we're going to put some more stuff down. And this just costs money, so I can squeeze that in there anywhere. Can I build any building? I can build one of these. Sure. Can I build the other one? No, that's fine. Now they bounce off the buildings and stay in the resource stuff. Or something. It's possible. We can do it kind of in here. Speed it up a little bit. I know I'm not building that thing, but that's fine. Oh, got 2 hits in. That's fine. Cool, 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 great, cool, great. Alright. This is giving me incentive to play this guy, so I'm going to play this guy because it says I get more money. Alright. Marked by countless battles, he waits his next assignment. Balls always pierce enemies until they hit the back wall. Okay, so he starts off with a thing that's really cool, in my opinion. That's one of my favorite trinkets in the game, I believe. Of course, I haven't seen everything with the new stuff, but of the old stuff, it is my favorite. I just need the blade that does more damage when hitting enemies from behind. I thought I got it right there. I thought I got it straight away. Well, if I get the... Well, no. I mean, that hitting... Yep. I'm gonna take that one. So it can hang around in the back for longer. Potentially. Little mummy man has potential. Has potential to stay back there and bounce around and do a bunch of garbage. Pressure valve is cool in my opinion, so I'll take it. In my opinion. Almost said humble opinion. I don't know about it being a humble one. Or an unhumble one. I don't know what I'm saying. Bunch of levels up. Yippee! Until they hit a wall. Just gonna level that up. I don't really care about the other stuff. I feel like an arrow. I don't know. Sometimes with arrows and stuff, I feel like I should be hit. Like I should have been hit by that, and I just don't. And it's very cool. I just don't understand. Do I want an ice ball? Or freeze ball? Sure. If things in back to freeze. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense because they're already the furthest away, but keep them there for longer, I guess. Okay, the valve is carrying me pretty hard right now, I do believe. Earthquake does damage to a bunch of stuff that die to then explode from the pressure valve. So I'm taking Earthquake. AoE into an AoE. Sounds pretty cool to me. What about you? Does it sound cool to you? I bet it definitely does. It's super cool in your opinion too, isn't it? I can tell. You seem like a cool guy. Or gal. Or other. That's the front one again. Dang it. Balls start off with 70% speed, but increase by 20% each bounce. Sure. Have the balls bounce around. Did that turn off my go through enemies until hitting the back wall one? Because they're not going through enemies anymore. I just stood there and took damage. And have I been dumb this whole time? Do they have to bounce? It's not the back wall one, it's still bounce, isn't it? Off a wall or something. Please die. Thank you very kindly. Okay, let's try and prevent doing damage, or well, and prevent bouncing off the walls. Can I read his thing again? Is there a way I can do that? Oh yeah, okay, the one thing is new. Well, if I can, I don't know how, so I won't. And instead, I will do not that. Do fireball, I guess. I'm a little scared. I'm a tiny bit scared how close this man is getting. Thank you for perishing before me. That is very kind of you. Balls deal 150% damage, but damage decays for by 30% for each time they bounce. No, I don't want that. So instead, I will not take it. Let's take this. I'm a little scared with how close things are getting, so if I can freeze them to make them take a little longer to get to me, then I think that might be the right thing to do. Unless I lose, in which it was the wrong thing to do. Lots of explosions. Still think that the valve is carrying me. Glacier, release glacial spikes over time that deal 13 to 26 damage to enemies. Touch them and freeze them for 2 seconds. This ball and its glacial spikes also deal 5 to 10 to nearby units. Whoa! That's what the button said. It said, whoa! Bunch of freezing on a character that I didn't start that way. If I got it on the one that started that way, that'd been pretty dope, I think. Dislike a little bit that our ball's speed is pretty slow until they hit the back wall, of course. 2 effigies, in which I will take per minute. I can also move up the field, blocking and attacking enemies in the way. Ooh, do I just gold max? Sure, let's gold max. Kind of. Benefits me a little bit too. I don't know, having a character that kind of goes... I know it's not... You're not really playing the ball part of BALLXPIT if a character did play that way. You know, all... effigy stuff, but I think it'd be fire and ice. Would be kind of cool. I don't know why. I think that way of play would be fun to do, but I do. I think it with my brain hole. I'll just level it up. Sure, I walked into that. That's fine. 2 gold. Whoopee. Take it. I feel like we've been doing a lot better ever since doing something. Don't know what changed. Don't really care. It's working, so it doesn't matter. I don't personally believe so. That's fine. I meant to walk into that. Alright, I'm gonna have to focus on the right side here. They're getting a little close for comfort. That was rather easy. I will tell you that I'm probably going to miss quite a few of the gold drops off of the bow. Simply because I'm trying to focus on aiming and dodging. Okay, I kind of need my balls to come back. need them to come back down here. I walked into that again. Great. Glad I picked up the vampire ball. I need this guy to perish. Be interesting to have the laser and the vampire ball together, I reckon. Did a bunch of stuff with the vampire. He's just gonna hit me a bunch here, ain't he? Oh, please. Thank you. You spared me. It was almost over there. Over where? Ooh. I didn't realize there were trinkets that actually synergized with the pieces, the friendly pieces. I need to take no damage for the rest of my life, which means that I will 100% take damage here in a few that will kill me. Oh, savior. Just kidding, I'm alive now. It is impossible to kill me. It's actually straight up impossible. I got a call from the devs and they said it. They said, we've made you invincible, so don't worry about it. And in case you couldn't tell that was a joke, it was. It was indeed a joke. The laugh track didn't trigger though, so you probably didn't notice. Speaking of laugh tracks, when I had cable, every single channel in existence had Friends on it, and it was simply impossible to avoid. And it made me absolutely hate every sitcom ever. I am not a fan of any of them. I think they're not funny. And the laugh track to me is, like I said kind of jokingly a second ago, or joked about a second ago, it's just them. It's like, oh, you're meant to laugh here. And then by putting in the laugh track, it's telling you to laugh. This is a comedy you're watching, so time to laugh. And that without them, people wouldn't laugh, that is. And it's, you know, I don't know, maybe it's potentially like a, you know, if you're with friends or whatever and there's a bunch of jokes being sloshed around that, you know, them laughing will make you laugh. And that would be kind of that. I don't have friends, so I'm using the laugh track to be my friends to make me laugh at this. I don't know. I just kind of don't like them anymore. Fella dead already? Okay. I wasn't even paying attention to his health, and in fact, I even like fix my keyboard with my right hand. I wasn't even touching the mouse. Very interesting. More time or more rocks? More stone from the ground? I think I got a decent amount of time already. I'll just do that instead. Unlocked 2 new buildings. I doubt I can build them. Other warfare. This stuff is cool. I just don't know if I care right now. Do I just go for resource stuff right now? Here, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Slide all that over there. And we're gonna build this, and that, and this, and that, and this. And then we're gonna move this. Nope, let me move it over here. And let's rearrange it in a way that makes a little more sense. Something like that, with some of that. Then we take some of these. Nope. Take some of these. Put them in there. Same with that right there. Sure, why not put this in here too? Then we have them bounce around in there, like this. Let's do it over this way. I think they should all stay in there. And I should build most of, if not all of it. Oh, not quite. Almost got them all. And now we can upgrade the buildings. Yeah, increase the numbers. Well, for now I don't have the resources for that, so I say let's just kind of fix it back to the way I had it before. Just stuff all the garbage over here. Nope, just this. Nice. Just slip and slide this one back over here. And then patch the holes. And that's it. Oh boy, what a fun and interesting and cool ending to the video. So, funny and interesting, uniquely strange outro here. See you later.